Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back. Again, I'm doing an absolute beginner guitar series. I'm doing open chords or cowboy chords right now. I have videos on explaining the body parts, or the parts rather, of the guitar and things like that. So if you want to check those out, they're there. They're available for you. Right now, we are in a series of open chords or cowboy chords. If you hear that terminology, it's the same thing. Open chord means you're playing some of these chords and some of these strings are open. So they're open chords and they're usually done way down here. The bigger frets, different positions. So far what we have G, C, and D. And not that you need to know this yet, but I want to throw this out there so you hear it. It's a first, fourth, and a fifth. That's music theory. Go ahead and start hearing it. Don't worry about it yet. Well, I'm going to do a video or 2 or 5 or 10 on music theory, what I know of it. So, G, D, C, and again I explained that those chords go together. I showed the circle of fifths as a little cheat sheet, not to get intimidated with the circle of fifths, just using it to cheat. It's right there in front of you. So, if you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and check those out. If you don't know these chords, G, C, and D, go check out those videos, okay? Because we're going to build upon that. So from G and D, as you may have seen on the circle of fifths that I was explaining. If not, I'll show it again. So right now, we have the G, C, D. So these chords go together, these three. So if I go here on my circle of fifths, I already have a G, I already know a D, so now I'm going to go to A. So we're going to play those all together. So you have a little progression that's going to sound good. So again, practicing your chords every day, a little bit at a time, developing those calluses on your fingers, or just toughening them up, if you will. But now, we're going to go D, G, and then we're going to go to A, because those go together. So for the A chord, we can push our index finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Remember, count up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have fret buzz on my guitar. There's nothing I can do about it. Might bring it to my guitar teacher, to his music store, and let them fix that up for me. Then we're going to put our middle finger on the next string towards the ground. On the third string, same fret, second fret. You see where I'm at there? And then their ring finger is going to be on the very next string. So basically we're blocking off these 3 strings, leaving this one open. The very bottom one's going to be open. The next ones are going to be blocked. And again, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to pick them real slow. I'm not hitting the top. I'm just hitting these 3. The top 5. You heard that? See, even I hit that, my flesh of my finger was hitting the bottom string, so that's something you need to kind of watch for. But honestly, when you're playing and you're switching chords and doing stuff, you do that. Nobody's gonna probably notice that, but just for yourself, just get a little practice on your chords. Make sure you're doing it right. I'm trying to get my pinky out of the way so you can see. So, another way to do this is put your pointed finger on the third string. We're still going to be on the second fret for everything, and using this shape here. I think Justin from Justin Guitar teaches that sometimes. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw that. I always did it like this, so I'm always going to do it like that. But if that's easier for you, that's fine. And there's a reason why I do it like this, but we'll get into that later. So there you have it. That is your A chord. Another one for you to start practicing your A chord. And again, your A chord goes with the G and the D. Here it doesn't sound too weird. Now when you're practicing, just practice your down strums. Wait till you don't get too fancy with your strumming until you learn to do the rhythm rather. Easy for you to say. D, just practice going back and forth. When you have a new chord and you have those progressions, is what it's called. When the chords that go together is called a chord progression. So you go D, A, G, A, D, A. And the only reason I keep going back to A is because that's the new chord. That's the new one that I want to ingrain. By now you should have practiced enough with the G, C, and D that your G and D should be down. But if you find yourself having a hard time hitting the D, well then just do the same thing. Go slow. Take your time going back and forth. A, D, G, D. It's your practice, just gauge it toward yourself. Again, just a few minutes every day. Toughen up those fingers, building your coordination, where you're going, and do your strumming. Just take your time. But pretend your hand is going like a drum. And even if you're not strumming up, which I don't recommend right now, just pretend that you have to come up at a certain speed. You don't want to get too laxed in. Just go. Keep that rhythm with your hand. That's very important. So, and it's something I need to work on. Again, I said I'm still taking lessons and stuff like that. I'm not the best guitar player by any means. So that is your A. I forgot what we was doing. So yes, we did A. So G, D, and A. Again, hope you liked the video. Hope it was informative. If you did like it, share, subscribe, follow the channel, leave comments down below. Suggestions is fine. If you have some things that you would suggest on helping with the A chord, I welcome any kind of comments like that. So hit the notifications if you want to see the next video, where we're going from there. So we've already went G, C, and D. Now we go from the G to the D to the A. Where we're going to go from there? Well, you can cheat by looking at the circle of fifths. But if you don't have one, I'll show you in the next video. Thanks. Till I see you again.